What's up guys, it's Nicole and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these oil-free vegan bagels at home, and trust me, they are so easy to make and so much better than the kinds you get at the store. So I know you guys are going to love this recipe, and make sure you stay tuned until the end because I'm going to be announcing the winners of last week's giveaway. One of the things I love about this recipe is there's very few ingredients. So all you're gonna need is some warm water and 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. And you're just gonna give that a stir to dissolve the sugar and then pour in your dry active yeast. You're just gonna use 1 packet of this, give it a stir, and set it aside to activate for about 6 to 8 minutes. While your yeast is activating, you can go ahead and measure out 3.5 cups of flour. You can use all-purpose flour if that's what you have on hand, but bread flour is a really great option because it has a little bit more protein and it creates a really nice consistency whenever you're making bread, or in this case, bagels. Then you're gonna add 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I used pink Himalayan sea salt because it has a really nice flavor. And you're just gonna add that to your flour mixture and give it a stir just to combine. Then you're just gonna add your activated yeast to the flour mixture and give it a stir, and it'll come together in kind of a crumbly mixture like this. And those are really all of the ingredients, which I love. I love how simple the ingredients are, and whenever you're making something that only has a few ingredients, it's a really good idea to try to use like good quality stuff. So that's why I used a nice sea salt and some good flour, because you really do taste the difference, especially with recipes like this. And then you're just going to knead this dough until it comes together into a ball. And I'm not an expert at this, but basically you just fold it down in half, press it down, and then give it a turn. Fold it in half, press it down, and give it a turn, and just repeat that process for a few minutes until the dough becomes elastic and forms a really nice ball. And then you're gonna set it into a bowl and then cover it lightly with some saran wrap or even a damp kitchen towel so it doesn't dry out, and then set it in a warm place to rise. And it needs an hour to rise, but it is so cool. Like, you set it aside and then you walk away, and an hour later you come back and it's gigantic and it's just doubled in size. It's pillowy and it's going to be really fluffy and create really nice bagels. Now for the fun part, we get to shape them, and this again is something that kids would love to do. So you just take one of the balls, and obviously with clean hands you're going to poke your finger right through the center to create the hole, and then just gently spread out the bagel until it is about 4 to 5 inches in diameter and looks like a bagel. It is going to get a little bit bigger when it cooks, so keep that in mind, but you want to make sure that it's about the size bagel that you want. And then just repeat the process until all of the bagels are shaped. Then you're going to just drop them into some boiling water. I did 4 at a time because that's what I could fit in my pot. And you also want to make sure that you preheat your oven to 425 degrees. And boiling your bagels is really what's going to make them have that classic bagel texture where the outside is nice and crispy and the inside is fluffy and soft and chewy. These bake for 15 minutes, and then you pull them out and basically just dampen the top with a pastry brush or a damp towel, and that way the seeds will stick on. I like using poppy seeds or sesame seeds. You could do whatever you like. You could even do some melted butter and some cinnamon sugar if you wanted, totally up to you. But I love sesame bagels. So then you just pop them back in the oven for about 5 minutes. They get golden brown, and your house is going to smell so incredible when these come out of the oven. And as you can see, they're chewy and fluffy on the inside. and nice and crispy on the outside. And when they're first out of the oven, you don't even have to bother toasting them because they're absolute perfection. So I just put a little bit of tofutti vegan cream cheese on top. I usually do one just plain cream cheese and one with some strawberry jam on top. That's my all-time favorite way of doing it, but let me know what your favorite bagel topping is in the comments under this video. I also really love peanut butter and banana, or even just banana on a warm toasted bagel with a little bit of maple syrup and some cinnamon. Ugh, absolute heaven. And now, as promised, I'm going to be telling you who won the giveaway from last Sunday's video. I have to say, it completely broke my heart that I couldn't give every single one of you a box because I had the most incredible response. So here are the 3 that won this time. Congratulations to you guys, and thank you to everyone who entered. Because I had such a great experience reading all of your comments and kind of getting to know you guys a little bit better, I'm definitely going to be doing as many more giveaways as I can afford to do for you guys in the next few months. So I hope that you guys will be excited about that, and definitely stay tuned for more fun stuff. I love you guys, and I hope you all have a great day, and congratulations again to the winners.